Hello YouTube, I'm Gigi Live and welcome to my channel. I have been unavailable for the last couple of months, almost 6 months really, and I will give full disclosure about what's happening later on, but I just wanted to say in regards to my health, I am going to have an ablation surgery tomorrow, cardiac ablation surgery tomorrow. This will be number 3 for me. And I've had atrial fibrillation before. So before I had my cardiac ablation surgery, I had to have a monitor placed on me. And this is the monitor. Um, it's a long story why it has not been. This is what you return the monitor in. And I have got the directions. It's a long story why I went to the emergency room after I passed out and lost consciousness, and I had on my monitor. So I had them take it off of me at the emergency room, and I had it immediately read so I could get my results for the doctor. But this is called a CAM, is what we call it. It's a Carnation ambulatory monitor, and it comes from Bardy Diagnostic. And as you see, it peels on, and it goes straight onto the chest. And I really can't show you on me because I took it off. But here's another good picture diagram. It also has a video where you can actually read about how to put it on. So it goes right on the chest, and it has a button. That button, you push the button if you have any kind of emergency or any kind of arrhythmia that you might feel, like fast heart rate, or even if you're feeling like it's a low heart rate, you want to push that button. So basically, I'm going to give you all a lot of information as quickly as I can about this. It is, to me, the premium, the best way to actually see your heart in an arrhythmia. It is like the best way. And I know something about it because I actually work for this company. I actually read the reports. I read the scans and build the reports for the cardiologists. I'm one of the technicians. And it is a phenomenal company to work for. I love this company, but I love what they're doing with this because this, you can see it, it's kind of hard to see. Here it is. Here's the device right here. This kind of device is so much better than the ones that would be here because you've got, lots of what we call artifact, or lots of things that can get in the way on the scan if you have it placed there. Whereas if you have it placed straight down the middle, you would have less artifact or less unreadable scan information. So you don't want to have the kind that come here. You want to try to get this. You want to try to get this one because this is the best on the market. I believe it is phenomenal. But what happened with me is I've had atrial fibrillation, and I had to have a cardiac ablation before for that. And so because I've had atrial fibrillation, I know I need to have another ablation because I've been having a lot of ventricular tachycardia, and I've been having a lot of SVT, which is just another word for, SVT is another word for really fast heart rate. And ventricular tachycardia happens when your heart is unable to circulate blood properly, so you're not going to get good blood flow. And what can happen with that is you can have what you call syncope, which is passing out and sometimes losing consciousness. And because I've been experiencing that a lot lately, my doctor said it's time for us to get another ablation. Before I had my ablation, he wanted to make sure that I did not have atrial fibrillation because that's a different kind of ablation surgery that need to be done. So he said, let's go ahead and get you on a monitor again so we can see if you have any atrial fibrillation, which atrial fibrillation is a kind of arrhythmia that can lead to death because the heart is just fibrillating. It's like just not actually circulating blood properly at all. And so death can occur with atrial fibrillation. It also can cause you to have a stroke. So it's very important that we wanted to determine what kind of cardiac ablation I needed to get done. So that's why I had this ablation. I'm sorry, that's why I had this monitor on this last time, and I ended up having a moment where I passed out with the monitor on. So they were, like I said, able to take it off, take it to the well, take it to my job, and have one of the best readers in the world read it and give my doctors a good report of what was recorded. Um, so that way, when they're prepared to do my cardiac ablation, they will have an idea what they're going to run into. And there was no atrial fibrillation that was on it, so that's good, but it did have ventricular tachycardia. So with that being said, I'm, I'm a little bit, even right now, having some PVCs, which is premature contractions, premature ventricular contractions. And basically it feels just like a consistent, irregular rhythm, and a fast rhythm at that. So anyway, so I go tomorrow for my cardiac ablation, and it is a surgery in the sense of, you may sometimes be put under completely, but I believe they told me I'll be getting propofol with mine because they need to ask me questions during the procedure. And unless I end up having to have like some more, if they find something else, then I'm just going to be put under with propofol, which is kind of be like a twilight sleep. Hopefully I can only do this in an outpatient setting. I can come home and I can recover at home for like 5 days, they said, max 10 days. And I should be able to be back at work because I miss my job so much. I love my job. So I should be able to be back at work very soon. But I've been on short-term disability due to the fact that I keep having these episodes of passing out and arrhythmias and high heart rates. And because I am a lupus patient, it can affect my heart as well. So that's why I have to be very cautious about when I have these kind of procedures done. So I'm sorry I'm kind of mumbling because it's been a long time since I've done a video, but I just wanted to make sure you guys understood. I have been MIA for a while, and a lot of reasons why, but stress is one of the key factors that can make you have a lupus flare, that can make you have PVCs and ventricular tachycardia. But if you already have a history of having heart problems and you want to evaluate your heart, I suggest you tell your cardiologist that they need to get this monitor for you. It's the CAM monitor. That's what we call it, the CAM, C-A-M, by Bardy Diagnostics. Bardy, I can't even. Okay, so I just wanted to tell y'all I am going to have my procedure tomorrow morning. I'll be going in at 6 o'clock, and hopefully they can take care of everything that's going on in my body, and I can survive another ablation. But I do want you to understand that ablation is not a simple procedure. They are going in with the catheter through your artery, and I believe also in 2 places, I believe. And so anytime that happens, you can have some risk factors like bleeding out. You may also have, and that's in the area where they go in your groin with the catheter in your artery. You could bleed out from that, so it's very important that you lay flat for a period of time afterwards. You could also have too much stimulation and go into another kind of lethal arrhythmia, and that would not be good. Of course, you can also get an infection. So it is an actual surgical procedure, and it is a serious procedure. So we want people to understand that. And afterwards, you just recover, usually for like, I think 5 hours in the hospital. And then if you're looking good, they can send you home. And once they send you home, you're able to get to the bathroom for yourself and take care of yourself with a little bit of help, not too much. You should be pretty independent afterwards. Like I said, this is the 3rd one I've had, so I've gotten to be a professional patient in regards to my heart. And so we will see what happens, and I will get back with you guys on the post-op of this. Probably, well, today is Wednesday, tomorrow is Thursday, the 13th of June, 2024, when I'm going to have this done. So hopefully I'll be able to report back on the 20th. About the 20th, I should be able to report back. I'm thinking I should be feeling really good by the 20th, and I should not have any problems at all. So thank you so much for following me. If this video helped you at all in understanding about any of the heart problems that I mentioned, like ventricular tachycardia, VTAC, or atrial fibrillation. If you want more information on those things, feel free to leave comments in the comment section, and I will definitely give y'all more information on that. Like I said, I'm a little bit still shaky right now, so I'm not as strong as I would normally be in giving a good amount of information. That's why on the 20th, I'll be able to answer questions more in depth. So please leave them in the comments. And thank you so much, and God bless you. Have a wonderful night.